Okay. Well, that's an example of him not going where he wants to go. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Adam. This is HMO4 Gaming. Welcome you back to Assassin's Creed. In the last episode that probably at the time of this recording has been well over a year ago at the time we started the game. We met Altair, we met Desmond and the Out of Animus stuff. The Animus is pretty much the thing we're using to relive Desmond's ancestors and Altair's memories through some witchcraft and plot device as the Animus. And we're here now to continue the game of my summer of going through games that I have definitely defined my childhood. And one of those games definitely is in Assassin's Creed. Definitely, again, one of those games that gets overshadowed by the Ezio trilogy and then the newer games that are out today. This is the game that started it all. If you're excited to get back into Assassin's Creed and live it with me, or maybe live for it the first time, please hit like, hit subscribe, do all those things on down below. And I just wanted to point out that how much of a mega fan I was of this game back in the day. So if we go over to progress, so I was going to plan on 100%ing this, but I've kind of already done that. And as you can see, 2009, damn. So I did play this game right around when it first came out. I remember I didn't have the internet when I first got my Xbox, so a lot of these are in 2009, even though this came out in 2007. Definitely did it long ago. Some of the achievements, like, it doesn't even have dates anymore, so those are the ones I got offline. So that's why there's no dates for some of them. So I'm definitely not going to be going killing any of the Templars again, because they're a pain in the ass. I'm definitely not going to collect all the flags. I just want to put this up here that, yeah, at one time or another, over 10 years ago, I definitely did do all that, but we're definitely not going to do that again. I'll try and do this one, that you can see all of the different perspectives in the cutscenes. Defender of the People, yeah, it's fun to do. Definitely maybe try and do some of the conversationalists, but again, it's a big pain in the ass. We'll be there forever. Fully honored, you're a master assassin. Yeah, and a lot of these skill challenges and combat challenges and a bunch of stuff. The flags are what's really pointless. This is the beginnings of Ubisoft and their collectathon of a game. Yeah, you don't really get anything for doing all this. You just get your nice sync bar all the way up and then the main menu all the way up. So there's really not much benefit to do that in this game. Unlike the second game where you at least get some cool stuff for Ezio. In this game, yeah, you don't really get anything for collecting all the flags and stuff. It's kind of just there to just make it look like you fully synced everything, which is kind of a downer. Yeah, and the horsey. So, in this episode, we're heading over to the ancient city of Damascus, whichever way you want to say it, in order to meet up with the guild leader there to start our assassinating journey. We have to find out how, I forget what the dude's name is, the main Templar leader of this game, Robert, whatever his name is, found ourselves who was betraying and basically eliminating people. And then away we go. And since we're playing on the Series X, load times are very fast. I think these are our dudes. There's also achievements for, you know, syncing these points. So this is the first one of those. We'll definitely be at minimum making sure we sync all the viewpoints. Because unlike other games, you know, that's just revealing stuff on the map. This game puts points towards synchronization. So, we do enough things, you know, challenges, side quests, viewpoints, and we do enough of them, it fills up a bar, and then once the bar is filled up, we get another sync point, which increases our health, which we'll definitely be taking a look at as soon as Altair, what he normally does and what Ezio does, and what they're all very prone to doing in these older Assassin's Creed games, not going where I want them to go, and jumping to their deaths. And again, boy, when the Xbox Series X version, where it's all nice and upscaled, all nice and pretty, yeah, this makes me reliving this game much better. And there we go. So when it says 1 of 12 reached within the kingdom, that just means these in-between areas, in-between cities. So there's other ones. And then you see there that bar. So we have 15 other objectives to do. And which... Okay. Well, That's an example of him not going where he wants to go.
Ladders are a socially acceptable way to reach a roof.
Alright, well, I think I have to redo that because, yeah. So let me just resync that again. Alright, now that we sync this again, there we go. Now we did the correct way. Alright, I also remember, okay, yes, areas scanned, objects, hidden spots, areas now view on the GPS. So if we look, you can see all the other ones. I don't think there's really anything stopping us from gathering up all these now if you really wanted to, just to have this wide open. But I don't think there's really anything in the kingdom countryside outside of, you know, Templars and flags. Are we even going the right way, actually? Doesn't really... Oh, to Damascus. Okay, so we have to go over this way. Alright, well, we just have to follow the road. And since this is an older game in the series, it doesn't really give you too much of a place to go. Obviously, those guys would attack us, but, you know, we're on a horse. They're not going to mess with us. And since we have over 1,000 meters before we reach our destination, with the special powers of the Animus, we can fast forward to Damascus. Of course, definitely want to pick up any of the sync points along the way, just so we know exactly where we're going. And in case you were lost, we have a sign that tells us where to go. Alright, and after a few sync points and a Templar killed, we finally made our way to Damascus. Boy, when I first played this game, coming up to these cities right in the beginning, it is definitely a sight to behold. Like, this is a 2007 game, by the way, and it still looks damn good as I just pan the camera. Obviously, the trees don't. Trees don't look that good over there. But I don't think we go over there. It's only into the city of Damascus. Damask. Whichever way you want to pronounce it. And I always hit these ladies. Drop your stuff. Yeah, you come across a lot of that stuff when you get into the city. Oh, there we go. I kind of figured. I didn't know if it did its pan or not. Obviously, the upscaling was having an effect on those little windows right there. It's like, can't handle it being crystal clear. Oh, I love these. You're no children of God. I am the infidel. We're born in 2023. I am definitely not very good yet, though. Oh, God. I am not good yet. Because I do not have... Oh yeah, I'm done. There we go. Obviously in the beginning here I do not have like the counters and stuff, so I'm gonna be super weak.
I hope so. Still, best not to take any chances. I'll hurry home. Don't think I'll leave it again anytime soon either. You've done me a kindness, young man. Be assured, I won't forget it.
The scholars help you by passing guards. Alright, and I assist the scholars, and now I have those guys to get in the city. That's kind of tutorializing how you get past all these guards in the gate. Good thing is, all I have to do is press A, and I don't really have to do anything else. The game takes care of it for me. Obviously, you know, like I said, once we get the counter, once we get more equipment, we'll be a fighting force, being able to take on like 20 dudes at once. But right now, here in the beginning, all we have is our basic attack and basic step, which, again, isn't too great. Boy, I thought this was crazy cool back in the day. It's like, oh, how do I get in the city? How do I get past these guards? Oh, well, I just, you know, pray with these dudes. And we're good. And just like that, we are in the city of Damascus. And I can exit blending. Thanks, my brothers. And now we can head on exploring. So, we do have to meet our dude. Our assassin handler, I guess you should say. Malik, I think his name is. But for right now, if I can get handle of the parkouring controls, that it's been a while. Let's get up to some of the sync points in the city, just so we can have everything revealed on the map, just so we know what we're looking at. Unlike the countryside, there really isn't much to these sync points. They're kind of really low. I think there's only a few in the city. Unlike the other games in the series, there's really not any crazy obstacles with a lot of these. It's just, here, climb up here, go here, press Y. Unlike the other games where it's like, fight your way through all these guards and super restricted areas and all this other nonsense. Yeah, this game, yeah, let's just go up here, press Y, and there you go. Alright, and that's what I like to do first when I get to any new city. Just go around, get all the sync points. There's 9. It says poor district. So, and then we'll be able to gather some intel. There's some things on there we can help out. Whichever objective we do, we get a sync point. So, for at least right now, before we go check in, I just want to get a bunch of the save points. Oh, there's a lot of them. I forgot how big this place was. Alright, well, let's go check in with the borough first, before we do all that stuff. I'll probably do a bunch of the sync points off screen for obvious reasons, because if we were to do them all on screen, we'd be here all day. We don't need to be called an infidel a million times. So let's head to the bureau. Hold up, my God.
I'll have your hand for that. Dirty thief, I'll have your hand for that. Man better than I. Come close. Here's the tale I have to tell.
And I do like just hearing the chatter around the city. Some of the voice lines are repeated a lot, but the nostalgia on them, one of a kind. Alright, and here we are in the bureau. Assassin's Bureau on the roof. Hello, Malik. What's going on?
Altair, it is good to see you, and in one piece. You as well, friend. I am sorry for your troubles. Think nothing of it.
Oh, there we go.
A few of your brothers were here earlier, in fact. Oof, if you'd heard the things they said, I'm certain you'd have slain them where they stood.
It's quite all right.
Yes, you've never been one for the creed, have you?
Is that all?
I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget myself. What business brings you to the mass?
A man named Tamir. Al-Muallim takes issue with the work he does. I meant to end it. Now tell me where to find him.
Surely you remember how to track an enemy.
Of course. Learn where he will be and when. But that sort of work is best left for... I understand.
Go and search the city, determine what he's planning and where he works. Preparation makes the victor.
What can you tell me of him?
Tamir makes his living as a black market merchant, so the souk district should be your destination. I would suggest you seek out the following places. A small souk northeast of here, the madrasa to our east, and in the gardens north of this bureau. Focus on these places and he should become well known to you.
I assume you want me to return to you when this is done.
Yes, come back to me. I'll give you Al-Muallim's marker and you'll give us Tamir's life.
As you wish.
Remember, Altair, if you find yourself in trouble and the city turned against you, return to the bureau. I can shelter you from the storm. Be warned though, if your enemies are too close, my door will remain closed until you've lost them. Do you understand?
Yes. To bring the enemy inside would compromise the Brotherhood.
Very well. Off you go.
Alright, off we go. And alright, so again, before we start doing all those fancy things, I think I want to just go around the city getting a bunch of sync points and all that. And I hope you join me in the next episode as we begin our investigation into Tamir, our first target of the game. And I hope you join me for that. Please hit like, hit subscribe, do all those things on down below. But until next time, I have been Adam, this has been HMO4 Gaming, and this has been Assassin's Creed. OG Assassin's Creed, here on the Xbox Series X. Thank you very much. Have yourselves a great day.